Welcome to Girl Talk. Can you guess where we are? We're at a stained glass studio. It's called The Vinery, and it's on East Washington Avenue. It's actually off East Washington Avenue. MacArthur Road, is that what you had said?
MacArthur Road.
MacArthur Road, there you go. And as you can see, they have a lot going on here class-wise. So you can make any of these things, whether you're an artist, a kid, or just young at heart. And they are so good. We're going to talk with Denny. He's the owner of The Vinery. Do you know that his store, The Vinery, actually started, if I'm remembering correctly, as like a plant store?
Oh, I didn't
And
know that.
it had a few of these kinds of things, and it just grew. I don't know if there's a single plant in here now. Oh, yep, there's one right behind us.
This thing is so cool, by the way. I just want to speak to this. This is just such a lovely concept. So you hang it on your wall, I believe, and it works as a little vase. It's got like a little secret pocket in here. Put water in there and put any kind of little small dainty plant or flower that you have in there. And you have like art with stuff growing out of it. I mean, absolutely gorgeous, right?
That you made. One of a kind. You can't go buy that anywhere. But if you're not up to making things, you can come here and buy stuff.
You can come here and buy stuff. And what we were just talking about earlier, which is really cool, we're going to hear more about this, is apparently you can come and bring things here to be repaired. So if you have like an old glass lamp that your grandmother passed down or something like that that needs just, and it's part of the family and sentimental, you can come here, and they are such experts at what they do that they will fix it and use all the love you have for this piece, and bring it back to your family. So I didn't know they did that. That's wonderful. They're going to tell us a little more about that later.
Yeah, and speaking of buying stuff, I hear that they have a tropical sale coming where you can wear your Aloha shirt and get a deal.
I'm ready for tropical.
I know.
Speaking of
A
tropical,
little grayer out there.
thinking a little bit ahead into the maybe summer camp. Did you go to summer camp? Did you go to summer camp?
I went to day camp. So it was in Madison at Olin Park. And so it was only a week long. I think only maybe even 4 days. But I have to tell you, I have the most wonderful memories from it. It was, we did things like learn to start fires. I think it was 5th or 6th grade. Yeah. It stuck. Still but I mean, there's something, there's safety obviously around it. You're with the grown camp counselors. I think it was like 5th or 6th grade. So you learn the safety ways to do it and what the, different kindling and, all of those things meant and when you need to use them. We also cooked over the fire, which I always enjoyed and still try to do as much as possible camping. But then we did, that's where I learned to capture the flag. And I mean, these things were definitely such a part of like that memory of my youth in that summer. And this camp, this lady we're going to talk about today, Camp Agawak, is up near Minocqua area, totally beautiful northern Wisconsin. There is a sleepover camp, and it can be, from what I remember, 2 or 3 or 4 weeks in the summer for young girls from little, like 7 years old, all the way through 10th grade or something like that. It's so cool.
And the things that they have at this camp, truly amazing. I looked a little bit online at what they have to offer. Now, I kind of picture Emily at this camp doing the games and the all excitement. And I picture Janet at this camp inspecting bugs and trying to pet the raccoon and smuggle the frog home. And from what I understand, this camp really is for everyone, all different personalities and all different interests. So we're going to speak with Mary. She's the director. I think the owner too, right?
She's the executive director. I don't know if she's the owner, but she's been with them for a very long time. And the neat thing about this camp, they have so many traditions because the camp has been around for over 100 years. So that's incredible. Do you have any traditions? We were giggling a minute ago before we started about one that you had.
I mean, normally I don't, but in college we had hummus Mondays because we were poor and it was cheap and it's
really good for you.
And and it was yummy.
Akin to my ramen noodle Tuesdays.
I had ramen noodle like every day.
There was
a lot of that. Yeah, there was daily, maybe a couple times where there was like a tortilla thrown in with some sprinkled cheese, and that was like a really special dinner. College.
Well, looking ahead, we're also looking into Valentine's Day, and who better to talk to than Tia Lynn? She's the owner and a designer of lingerie at Contours. Maybe you've driven by. It's on Mineral Point Road, right across from the Oakwood Community Center, right along. And she's going to have some tips about maybe getting started with lingerie, if that's something you've thought about, maybe you want to get into, literally.
Boyfriends can get involved in terms of purchasing.
I suppose they could get into it if they felt the need, but
I
don't know.
Open-minded at Contours, they don't care.
I think that'd be kind of scary because if you guess the size too small, you're in trouble. If you guess the size too large, you're in trouble. So get a gift card.
Gift card, big fan of gift cards. But you can always go in there and just check out the store, which is so nice about Tia. She's just such a welcoming person. She's so knowledgeable. She has her own line. So like, it's not like she just sells lingerie and
she
stocks
knows
it. She knows it because she makes it by hand. It's quite lovely stuff, and it's all very, very high quality. So great place to be. So we're looking forward to that.
We're going to meet her next. Stick around. We'll be right back after the break.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Girl Talk. We are filming here at the Vinery. It's a stained glass studio right off East Washington Avenue. They have so many fun things to get your hands in and on here at the Vinery, and we're going to talk to them a little bit later. I'm looking forward to that. But right now, I'm sitting next to, lo and behold, the queen of lingerie, Miss Tia Lynn. Nice to see you again, as always.
Nice to see you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. We're always feeling very graced by your presence and all the things you do, which is, I want to speak to some of that, to the actual Tia Lynn collection at Contours. So Tia is a designer as well as a shop owner of Contours Lingerie out on the west side off Mineral Point Road. She's award-winning, and I want to kind of speak to what that means to you, how long you've been doing this, how did it all come about?
Oh, well, I started designing about 25 years ago.
Oh, wow.
For the major stores or the mall stores. And then I started my own collection in 2001.
Oh, wow.
Under my namesake. And right now we sell to about 350 small independent boutiques here in the U.S.
Wow.
And then there are more globally, of course, as well.
Wow, that is such a just surge from the start to what you can say to that now. Congratulations, that's something to be seriously proud of. That's why she's the queen of lingerie. See, we started with that and then we got to prove it. So, anyways, that's amazing.
Another reason she's the queen of lingerie, your line, it is on a fine line between sexy and classy. How do you walk that line?
I think it's important to dare yourself. That's one of the keys. And yet, why not feel beautiful and pretty and have gorgeous lace and figure-flattering outfits? You know, then you feel confident. And when you feel confident, you are sexy.
And that's true, yeah.
Feel like a queen first, and the sexy comes later.
It does. It does.
Well, we all want to feel like a queen. There are, I'm sure, women out there that love the idea, maybe a little hesitant about how to go about it. And I'm wondering if you encounter those women in your store, and what do you do to help them along?
Well, every day women struggle with this because we have this taboo memory of thinking we can't wear it, which is ingrained. And of course, lingerie is really meant to celebrate your romance and to present yourself like you would at a party. You wouldn't go to a party without wearing a dress. So Valentine's Day, you should wear lingerie and wear your prettiest outfit and celebrate who you are and who you are in your relationship.
And heck, you can wear lingerie every day. It doesn't have to be for a special
Of
event,
course,
right?
of course.
Yeah.
Oftentimes it starts here though,
Okay, sure, right.
you know, and then the memory continues because you shouldn't leave it in the drawer.
Yeah, right, exactly. You go buy this beautiful piece once a year. I mean, that piece is going to sit in your drawer and be like sad because it's not being worn again. I would be. So if there's folks out there that have never, crossed the line from just the regular bra and panties into like the lingerie world, how do they start?
It can be really simple. It could be as simple as wearing stockings with a bra and panty set or picking out a cute little sheer lace robe. And just starting to have a little bit of fun, and play dress up.
Yeah, nice. Play dress up in a grown-up way.
Yes.
Speaking of dress up, Valentine's Day is coming up. Do you guys have a lot of guys that come in shopping for Valentine's Day?
We do, and we encourage more and more men to come in. We have gift cards ready to go, and we do gift wrap the gift cards and gifts. Oftentimes, I think it's best when they do go with the gift card because if they give it early, then she has time to shop and she enjoys that process.
And it always comes in the right size.
Yes.
Right. And her gift back to him could be wearing it.
Exactly.
Right? So timing is everything. So
Yeah.
I want to just say, I want to congratulate you again. I've been to Contours, again, right off Mineral Point Road. It's a beautiful little store. You walk in and you feel like you're, I don't know, like in a different era, in a different country maybe. It's exquisite. You feel kind of like a queen. So speaking to the queen of lingerie, Tia Lynn herself, Tia Lynn Designs, check it out. Also check out Contours off Mineral Point Road. We're at the Vinery. Thanks, Tia. We'll be back with more Girl Talk right after the break. Hi Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Girl Talk. We're having a very nice time here at the Vinery. It's a stained glass studio right off East Washington Avenue, of course, on the east side of Madison, getting close to the mall out here. So if you haven't been here, definitely need to come and check it out. They have so much to do, classes, etc. We're going to get a lot more information from Denny, the owner, about that later. But first, I want to reintroduce, or introduce if you haven't quite met her yet, Miss Mary Freed from Camp Agawak. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, we're having fun. We were talking before we started. Got a little information about what these pictures are. Mary's gonna tell us what's going on. The Camp Agawak is up north Minocqua and a girls' camp, overnight camp. So after that, that piece of information there, kind of tell us about traditions, some of the oldest traditions, and a little about the camp and its age too.
Sure. So we're an all-girls camp in Minocqua, like you said, and we've been around since 1921. Wow. So a lot of history is woven into our program. We have a lot of traditions, too many to mention, but just a lot of fun traditions that the girls look forward to year or summer after summer after summer. And some of these pictures are a few of our traditions. One of the oldest ones is our blue and white program, which you can see the girls are either put on the blue team or the white team, and they're on that team for life. Wow. So, and they compete throughout the whole summer in different things, like Cupcake Wars and Project Runway, and then All Night Treasure Hunt, and just a lot of different things.
Sounds serious.
Yeah.
Serious and a lot of fun.
Yeah. I love the on the team for life. Like, it's such an ownership thing, and that's a cool competition, but also recognition way to be part of
And
something.
True.
didn't you say that when you have a sister that maybe goes to camp the next year, is she automatically a blue if you were a blue?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So
and
cool.
for life. Yep.
That
And
is-
so.
Yeah.
That gives even more meaning to it.
It's in the family.
Right.
And for those who don't have a sister, it's kind of nice because then you have those lifelong friendships that you develop with
That's a
that.
really good point. Camp is great for everybody because it creates, independence and a lot of self-confidence in the girls, but especially for girls who maybe don't have a sister or maybe are an only child. Camp becomes even more important and more special for them because they make lifelong friends and they have a huge, big network of sisters for life.
Oh, that's so important and so wonderful as women and young girls. That's
agree.
Wonderful.
Let's talk about this one.
Yeah, let's talk about this one. So they're obviously had done some kind of swimming, and there's girls of all ages here. So kind of speak to what happened in this
Yep,
picture.
so girls come completing first grade all the way to completing 10th grade, and this is about 100-year almost tradition. It's swim the lake. So the girls, the girls will practice to swim the lake, and it's a voluntary thing. Some girls don't do it, but a lot of them do. And we get them up early in the morning, and it's about a mile swim
Wow, so across the lake.
across the lake.
And then they swim back?
Well, actually, we take them to the end of the lake, or the furthest part of the lake, and then they swim back towards camp.
Nice.
So we have our lifeguards, of course, and big buoys and everything. It's very safe, but it's very fun. It's a huge, big sense of accomplishment for the girls to say, I just, swam a mile. And it's not about how fast you complete it. It's more of that you accomplished it.
Yeah, I mean, that's a huge, just to feel the finished feeling of, I went from that side to the other. I mean, that's a big deal, right?
And
What
then
a
our
cool
head
thing.
cook, of course, has hot chocolate waiting for him.
And
So,
without getting too far off track, though, I'm thinking ahead. This is a 100-year tradition. It's teaching the importance of maintaining that lake, so you can do it for another 100
that's such a
years,
good point.
right?
that's a really good point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
take care of the lake so you can keep on the tradition.
Absolutely. And this is another tradition that we have is 4th of July is a huge big day at camp. And we have about 150 girls that will dance in the 4th of July parade.
Fun.
Nice.
So our dance instructors will choreograph some moves, a routine. They design their own tank tops, and it's just a fun day for everybody.
There's nothing like, dancing with a group of people and all being in the same step. Even if it doesn't work out, it's still really fun to try.
Exactly. And they get out of camp for the day. So,
Exactly.
And get
Just
to go
to
into
dance all
town,
day. That's
shop.
awesome.
Right.
Oh, how fun.
Mary,
Yeah.
we have so many more. Do we have time to just quickly get your favorite?
Yeah.
Oh boy, this is really hard. I would say my favorite tradition would be, this is very hard for me. I would say the tradition that I love the most is probably our campfire tradition. It's every Sunday night, and we sit around the campfire. It's our one time to slow down as a camp. We give out awards, Campfire Girl Awards, which are very meaningful and special. And it has been going on forever. And it's every Sunday night. It's consistent. And it brings us really close together as a camp family. And then the other tradition that I love, which the girls may not really be all that excited about, but every girl that leaves and every cabin group creates a plaque
Oh, nice.
with their name on it, the cabin name that they were in, and then their counselor's name, and it gets put in the cabin, and it's in there for life. So I have people coming back year after year to see it.
Again, the circle of recognition is so beautiful. Mary Freed, again, I'm sorry we're out of time. We have so many questions to ask you. It just sounds like
Sorry,
such a
guys, I talked
wonderful
too much.
atmosphere. Not at all. We want to hear all about it. That's why we keep asking more questions. Mary Freed, Camp Agawam. There's so much more to find out from Mary. Visit their website and stick with us. This is Girl Talk, and we're at the Vinery. Hi, and welcome back to Girl Talk. It is the moment we've all been waiting for. We are here at the Vinery Stained Glass Studio. It's on MacArthur Avenue, right? Road, excuse me. MacArthur Road, right off East Washington on the east side of Madison. So much stuff going on here. I'm so pleased to be here with Denny and Josh. Thanks for having us today.
Thank you.
Yeah. So Happy New Year. And with the new year comes winter, obviously, in Wisconsin. With winter comes a little bit of kind of like cabin fever, stuck inside, need to do stuff. So my guess is you guys have a lot to do here. Classes, all kinds of things. Do you want to let us know what's going on?
We have a lot of things to keep people creative in the winter season. All these are for beginners as well. We have fusing projects. We have a Jaws bowl here, strip bowl. Coral bowl is a very popular one.
Beautiful.
Very, very easy to manage. And flowers are very popular this time of year.
Oh,
These can be
beautiful.
indoor or outdoor, right?
Indoor or outdoor.
Yeah.
I'd bring them in for the winter.
Okay.
That's
So
a little hard.
do you have classes that then lead folks to be able to make each ones of these things on the examples? or-
Everyone will not leave with a finished project, but they will get a finished project.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
wow. That is so great. Wow. Thank you for offering this for people that are feeling a little stuck in the winter.
Yes.
I'm one of them. So.
Josh, you're the head instructor? Or
I'm one of the instructors.
one of the instructors. And Denny's the owner here. Denny, last time I saw you, you were one of Santa's helpers. Today, I'm wondering what you're wearing the shirt for today.
Well, I have a different costume on today. And I wore this shirt particularly because I want to talk about a sale that we have at the end of February 24th. It's our tropical glass sale. And we had the sale for years, and it was just the glass sale, and we thought we would
Spice it up.
we'd make it a little more interesting. So first thing off is if you wear a shirt like this, a Hawaiian shirt, you get $5 off on your purchase. So that's
Of
kind
anything.
of fun, and it's amazing to see a store full of people in the middle of winter with tropical shirts.
love
It's
it.
great.
You know, that's a win-win, actually, right? Because it's a win, they get the discount. It's a win for you guys to have a little bit of fun going on.
Exactly. We have a great selection of glass on sale, and we serve non-alcoholic tropical drinks, and we got great music. So I invite everybody to come. It's February 24th, and you'll have a great time.
And you'll bust out your ukulele?
Maybe.
Steel drums,
Someone-
something. Somebody's got to do something like that around here,
Yes,
I imagine. That's so exciting because, like Janet was saying, a room full of people, like you were saying too, a room full of people with tropical shirts on, and folks getting out of their cars in the middle of February, which is so cold usually, and just, stripping off their winter jacket and being in these bright colors. That just does something for your mood, and then getting to be creative.
Well, look, we're laughing just talking about it.
Exactly. I look forward to it. I try to come to all the events here. Me and my family, we have fun. We've got some art to pick up today, so I'm excited. You also are doing a promotion via email. Can you tell us a little about that?
Yes, I have a fairly extensive email list,
You do.
and I'm always looking for new people to sign up. But so once a week, what we're going to do is we're going to feature a couple items in the store and put them on sale. So I just invite everybody to keep an eye open for that. And if you're not on our email list, you can go to our website and sign up.
Oh, wow. Very cool. So email list has always been a good way to be able to find out what's happening with businesses and keep up with information. So just sign on up for Denny's email list here at Stained Glass Studio, Vinery, and away you go. Promotions, right?
Yeah, that would be perfect.
Easy peasy.
Okay, my 4-year-old is coming out in myself here. I can't not touch things. I see we have these tools out here. Are we going to be doing a demo?
So these are some running pliers here.
Running?
Running pliers, yeah. So we're going to put a score line in the glass here, and everyone has a glass cutter in front of them.
Oh, that's what this is?
Yeah, there's a little
glass
carbide wheel
cutter,
up
okay.
here. So we're going to do the screw facing up, and then your pressure is always going to be straight up and down. You're going for kind of a zipper sound.
Like this?
Two hands.
Two hands. hands, yep, and you can try to use your little pointer finger to keep the
Perfect.
thing straight.
Oh, it's not a
You're going
straight
for a
line at
nice
all.
zipper
That's okay.
sound.
That's
all
okay.
right.
Do I break it now?
Now turn it around.
Okay, finish it off.
No,
This
and
kind
then
of gets
we're
people
going
over
to
the
take
fear
your pliers.
of cutting glass. You
Is it
know,
okay if I
everyone
didn't
thinks
do
glass.
You're gonna line it like that.
Yeah, just flip
and
it
break.
around to the other end when
This
you
is fun.
run your swirl.
Yes,
This is fun.
playing with glass.
So now
Playing with
take your
glass.
running
I mean,
pliers
really,
here.
there's no. Oh,
There you go.
that's so easy.
Take
is.
your running pliers and just
Wow.
run it straight to the line.
And
Is it okay if
it's
it's
this
not
beautiful
at the end?
purple color,
Yep.
which if you caught one of our other
And just give it a
segments,
squeeze.
apparently that's
Really?
the color of 2018. I'm gonna do it
Oh,
again.
wow.
Yeah.
So this
That was
was
so
really
easy.
easy
Yeah.
and really there's something really
Fearless,
satisfying
right?
about.
Get the hang of it pretty easy.
I can't believe how easy that is. You'd think you'd have to put so much more pressure on. Let's see if I can make it work again.
I was
Turn
so
it over.
doubtful of using these, but wow. It
Yeah,
really
And
look at
this is actually a finished stained glass piece from our intensives weekend here.
Isn't that awesome?
It's really
So just
cool.
a few cuts and
So now, with something you called this,
a strip bowl.
right? So is that essentially not what I
That
did?
is
but I mean-
essentially strips all laid on their side on edge and then melted together in the kiln. So if you actually flip that bowl over, you can kind of see.
Can I do that?
Yeah, definitely. You can kind of see more of the lines. So
Okay.
So in a mold, they're all stacked up on edge, and you
That's
can
so
kind of make
beautiful.
the pattern you want to make.
What a
on them.
unique gift to give someone. I mean, that you've made. We've had traditions in our family where we've had gifts that you had to have made
Yeah.
to give to people, and it's not like you can just go out and buy that.
No,
you
those
know?
are the
No.
best gifts to give.
Yeah, so unique. One
Well,
of
and
a
it's
kind.
so easy. I mean, we came in, there was an event here that you could come and make pinwheels, which we don't have out here, but we've seen them in the past out here. And I mean, my daughter, as young as 4, was making them, and they're beautiful. They come out, and they, again, to remind people, you know, you don't have to be a grown-up, you don't have to be a professional, you don't even have to like claim yourself as any type of artist. You come in here and these folks will show you how to do this, work with you, and they're super hands-on, or just they give you a little guided tour and then they say, here's the stuff, go have fun.
and super patient.
I know that there's lots of different kinds of classes and kind of open events like you're having with this, so we're going to come and
Right.
see that on the 24th of February. But what else does the Vinery offer, like in general, as a business?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
Yeah, of course.
We do offer private classes for groups.
Okay.
Okay, but above and beyond that, we also we do custom stained glass work.
Oh.
We do repairs and restorations.
Okay.
And so anybody could come in and could bring a window or a lampshade that needs to be fixed, and we could certainly take care of it.
Wow,
That's
that's,
good to know.
lovely.
Yeah.
So you could make something from scratch, learn a little bit, or you could take a family heirloom or something that you've had that you didn't know where to take it to be fixed, and Denny and Josh here will help you out and take care of it at the Vinery. Well, we are out of time. Thank you so much for letting us play with glass and telling us about the email promotion, the party on February 24th, wear your Hawaiian shirt, get $5 off on everything, and just in general, all the lovely classes and things that they can do for you here at the Vinery. This was Girl Talk. Thanks again for having us,
Thank
and
you.
we will see you
Thanks.
next time.
Beauty and styling for Girl Talk provided by the Ultimate Veritas Spa and Salon.